Hey, how's it going? Hey, this is Michael with Northland ECM, and I'm here to give you an update on Timing Buddy. Timing Buddy, it's behind. I had some family stuff come up, but working through that and working on getting this project moved forward along with a bunch of ECM repairs. I've got so this is the alpha prototype that I used to just prove the overall design of the Buddy, and it worked. It worked great. And so now I'm moving into the beta hardware, and that would be these PCBs. They're powered by a Nano with an ESP32, so that means that we have Bluetooth and Wi-Fi to the tool. It's gone pretty good. It's gone pretty good. So what I'm going to do is I am going to solder in these ESP32s. I thought I might let you guys look in on that while I do that. So a little bit about the tool and why I decided to make it, I guess. I remember when I went to school for Caterpillar, I remember using their digital tool to, well, actually, I don't even know if it was digital. I remember using their electronic tool to set the timing on a mechanical diesel in class, and it was pretty cool. And I've always wanted one. But theirs is prehistoric, right? And so actually, I've been thinking about, building one for a long time. Wasn't sure exactly how I was going to do that. This design stuff is a little new to me. It took me years of studying to learn how to do this. And then, I was actually trying to think of what I could make. With all the gear I got at the shop to fix computers now, and being able to build computers that diagnose and help repair other computers, I was like, man, there's got to be something cool I can do with this. Because I've always loved tools. I mean, who doesn't love tools? I think that's half the reason I was a mechanic, is just enjoyed the tools, right? I never make any money getting on that tool truck all the time, though. I definitely put a couple of tool truck kids through college. No joke. I mean, just about the time that I had all the tools I needed for the trade, I decided to start studying electronics and scale back the shop. It just wasn't for me. But this electronic stuff, I really like it. It keeps me constantly challenged, constantly. And some people need that. I could stand to have a bigger tip on here. I don't have a very big tip on. I was doing some pretty small components. Let's see. Yeah, so Timing Buddy. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have some betas out in the field here pretty quick. I've got some of these pre-sold to beta backers, and those are gonna be the people that get the units first, and they're gonna give me feedback before I get too far into a major production run, because I want this to be good. I don't want any problems, I really don't. Even these boards have a couple of changes that I need to make already, but it's not bad enough that I can't work with it for now and get some of these units built. Yeah, I'm pretty excited to use these on mechanical diesels, and I'm also working on the I need to make the multi-point target for the mechanical diesel so that we can see the contribution of each cylinder. That looks good. Let's see, I can solder this one on. Beta Buddies, that sounds pretty good. I like that. Yeah, so my my day job is ECM repair. So if anybody has an ECM for Cat, Cummins, Detroit, or anything else that you can convince me to work on, I'd love to help you with that. Submissions go to the website at www.northlandecm.com/repair. Made that site myself. I quite like it. Trying to make it easier for people to submit stuff to me. It's hard for me to answer the phone. I have it set up right now that my phone does not ring at all. Actually, my AI agent I named Nora, she takes all the calls. It takes all the calls, I guess. Kind of sounds like a girl's name though, I guess. Call it she. I'm used to being told what to do by women, so. But it stands for Northland Operations and Repair Agent, actually. Yeah, so we just gotta get some heat in the pin, heat in the barrel, a little bit of solder, and you're good to go. And I'm doing a crappy job with thermal conductivity right now. Getting lazy. It's relaxing work. A lot of times I'll throw on music and just go to town with soldering when I got a lot of soldering to do. This isn't too bad. Some of those ECMs to disassemble are just a lot of work with soldering compared to this. Yeah, this is actually quite enjoyable. This is the part of the job I like. This is the easy part. It's all the design and ordering the right parts and testing that. It's all the work. This is the fun part. I might even build this even if I had someone to do it for me, because this, I don't know, it's first tool like this to build. We're gonna build smart tools for smart techs. That's the plan. You guys keep supporting me and my tools, and I'll keep building cooler tools. The next one I want to build is quite more complicated. So the buddy builds are an awesome place for me to start. Okay, now need to put on our power module. Yeah, we elected for a pre-made module on this one. I have to redesign this board, so I might do another. I might redesign it and throw all those components on the board rather than having the pre-made module, but we'll see. So I need to solder those in. I'm gonna use, how are we gonna do this? Let's use, pin. That should be 6. So we've got these. Now that's going to space up the module a little bit, and it's going to float just a little bit. I just don't want it to have any problems. Yeah, it should be good. All right. Let's solder it into this one first. And we're gonna try and have those be somewhat straight looking. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I'm just gonna put a little heat in it. It's just gonna make flowing the solder a little easier. That's an annoying heat gun, isn't it? That's alright. Let's put on some flux. I'll make life better. I like flux. I do not mind cleaning up flux. I enjoy nicely soldered joints. Yeah, if anybody has any questions about troubleshooting engines and electronics on Caterpillar, Cummins, or Detroit specifically, I'm your guy. We got you. I'd like to keep providing technical assistance wherever I can in that regards, and I'd always like to do that. I've spent well over a decade just troubleshooting, basically. Even when I had my shop, I was not doing overhauls. I had people doing that. I have always been the computer and troubleshooting guy, and so it just made sense to move into electronics in this regard. And I don't regret it. I quite enjoy my job. Really thankful to be building stuff like this. I was dreaming about this, 3 or 4 years ago, and this has really been a dream come true for me. Okay. So let's with some flux. Lots of flux, I don't care, I'll clean it up. And then this board is like doing this. So I'm actually just gonna solder one, and then I'm gonna straighten out the board. And then I'll solder the rest of them. And because there's 6 of those standoffs, I'm not too worried about it. This board does not weigh much. Come on. Yeah, there's that. Okay, yeah, look at that flow. That's nice. I don't have a very big tip in right now, so it's taking it a little bit. With a larger tip, it would hold more thermal mass, and it would flow faster, but that's all right. Work with what we got on for now. I don't feel like cooling the tip down and changing it out. looks good. Yeah, so thanks for checking out the little bit of an update here. I should have this next working version in the next few days. I got some more modifications to do on the housing and laser assembly. It's going to have a larger screen. The only button on it's going to be for power. All the controls I plan on doing through a phone. I mean, everybody's got a phone now, right? Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. So I think it's going to boot into probably like a basic mode maybe, but then need a phone to navigate it. If that's a problem, I guess we can add a button to it for some sort of navigation. But I think that the companion app on a phone or tablet is going to be the best way to do that. There's less crap on here to go wrong too. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. But thanks for tuning in, and I will follow up with another update soon. Thank you.